Hi, this is Diane from Peckish back once again with a super easy, simple recipe that doesn't actually count as cooking, and I call this the one pan lazy rice. I work a full-time job, so when I come home after a busy day, cooking is the last thing on my mind. But this one pan lazy rice that I'm going to be making in my Tefal sauté pan today. So while this dish is simple, it doesn't lack in flavor. So the first step in making sure that the dish packs in a lot of flavor is to marinate your chicken. So I have some chicken thighs here. I'm using about 6 thighs. Why thighs is because the thigh part of the chicken is the part that packs in more dark flavor, more intense flavor. So that is why I'm using the thighs, and I am using the skin-free version because I want to keep it healthy. So to this we are going to add some pepper, salt, oregano, Dijon mustard, garlic paste, some lime juice, and give that a good mix. And once all that is mixed in, you add in a little bit of olive oil. So you need to let this marinate for at least 30 minutes for the chicken to absorb all that flavor. So on the days that I do go to work, what I do is I make this mixture the previous night or that morning. I keep it in the fridge in a Ziploc bag so that when I come back home, this is ready for me to go straight into the cook. So my chicken has been marinating for 30 minutes and I'm going to start searing the chicken, and all of that, all the action with regards to the rice, the chicken, everything is going to be taking place in this Tefal sauté pan that I'm going to be using today. What I love the most about this Tefal sauté pan is the fact that it is extremely easy to clean. So I have just one pan to clean at the end of the meal, and even that is a breeze to clean. So that is what attracts me the most about the Tefal sauté pans and frying pans as well. And make sure you go to Singer to get these frying pans because Singer is the trusted partner for Tefal here in Sri Lanka for 15 plus years. And you can be guaranteed that you are getting the highest quality Tefal pans here in Sri Lanka when you purchase them at Singer. So this pan is induction compatible, which is one of the great things about this pan. So I'm going to be using the Singer induction cooker today. So let me just switch this on. I'm going to go in the roti dosa mode. Let that heat up. And once the pan is ready, this red dot over here is going to be turning completely red. And that is when I know that it's time to put my oil in and all the cooking ingredients. See, now the dot has turned completely red. That means the pan is ready, so I'm going to put my olive oil in. I'm going to put a generous amount. Let that heat a bit. You see the little bubbles coming in, so that means the oil is ready. So I'm going in with the chicken. Don't throw the marinade out because we are going to use all of this goodness in the rice again. And remember, we are not going to cook the chicken all the way through. We are just going to sear it on the sides to make sure that the flavors are sealed in. The chicken is going to finish cooking in the rice itself. So I think the chicken is done through one side, so I'm going to turn it the other side. Look at that beautiful sear. That is one of the reasons that I like these sauté pans that are done by Tefal, because it gives a very, very nice sear to meats and all kinds of other vegetables even that you want to put a nice sear on. So I'm going to let that sear and I'm going to get to chopping my onions. I don't want to chop them too finely because it's all going to cook in the rice. So now I'm going to chop the spinach very, very roughly because it's going to wilt in the pan, so it doesn't matter whether you cut it very finely or not. So just keep that aside. I'm going to look into the chicken now. So the chicken is done. If you can see, there's a nice sear on all the pieces. So I'm going to take it out of the pan. I'm going to let all that beautiful juices remain in the pan. Right, so we are going to put the onions in. Remember, when you are using Tefal pans, always use a spatula, a silicone spatula or a wooden spoon. Don't use metal spoons. I'm going to let that saute a little bit until the onions turn a bit translucent. In the meantime, I'm going to add some garlic to this mixture. Mix all of that in. So once you get that garlic, roasted garlic smell, you know that your garlic and your onion has nicely sauteed. So then that's your signal to add in your spinach. Don't worry, it's not a lot of spinach because this is all going to wilt. And it's going to be small in volume when that happens. And while that wilts, I'm going to add in some pepper, salt, oregano, and mix it all together. So the spinach has wilted, so I'm going to add in the rice. The rice has been washed and drained, so I'm going to just tip that all in. Mix that all together. And to this, I'm going to now add the water. And remember, I told you to reserve the marinade, so I'm going to take the marinade now. I'm going to add all of that in. So to this, I'm going to add the chicken. I'm going to just lay the pieces on the surface like this. And I have the chicken juices as well, so I'm going to add that in. Flavor, 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 as much flavor as you can into this. If you are using an induction cooker, put this on the boil board. If you are using the regular stove, you can put this on medium heat. Let it cook until all that moisture has been absorbed into the rice and the rice is cooked through. So the rice is done and I didn't even have to stir it once. It's just nicely set in this pan. And I wish you could smell this. It smells amazing and I'm pretty sure that it tastes amazing as well. So this, you don't need to serve it up with anything. You just need to just do a little decor here and you're done. So I'm going to top this up with a bit of parsley. Just roughly break it. With a bit of greenery. My one pan lazy rice is now ready to eat. Other than the Tefal sauté pan that we used, Tefal also has a wide range of other pans as well. Frying pans, wok pans, tawa pans, you name it, Tefal has it. So head over to Singer and choose your pan according to your requirement.